안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
But he went out there and he beat some of the biggest names in kickboxing history. But once he was back in MMA, he has been a true and absolute savage. From becoming the Dream World Champion, becoming the Strikeforce Heavyweight Champion, he's done about everything you can do in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Of course, he made his UFC debut famously against Brock Lesnar. A lot of the recent wins for the Reem have come by knockout or TKO. He'll be chasing another highlight here tonight. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Choi is 29. Overeem is 40. He weighed in at 260 pounds. He will have a 10-inch reach advantage. And now for the official introductions, we go inside the Octagon where we find the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 47 wins, 19 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, presenting the challenger, Alistair the Reem. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We'll see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight, of course, in Las Vegas. Really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the Octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. There's the right hand there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, as a lot of people have said he did not want to stand on a napkin and trade in the center of the octagon with this opponent. As such, clinches here early.
He's a very smart fighter. He's very safe, and in the clinch, he understands that he's not in any danger because he's so good when he's in a clinch.
So both guys...
Oh, nice right hand.
Troy gets caught with that punch. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And he landed the right hand there. Got the single collar tie. Nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. The Reem gets hit by that leg kick. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Good punch.
O브레임 gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
Big shot to the head.
Just missed with the left there. Nice kick there by the Korean Superboy. Single collar tie now. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
Pretty good right hand. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Slips the punch. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Overeem's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Effective punch there by the Reem.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that pitch.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 39 total strikes have now landed for Alistair Overeem. Oh, big left hand there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Punch will stop.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. He engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, looked like that left hand found the target.
Found the target as it has on so many occasions tonight.
Oh, he somehow ate that overhand. Wow. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Oh, a huge block there. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
10 seconds to go in the round.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Come on, let's get this together now. Listen, you're down right now, but I need you to work hard. I need you to dig deep. So you got to go out there and show. Ready? Fight!
Nice.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. And they separate. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off with. Overeem's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Nice counter left hook to the head. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing. Nice straight punch.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Got flip with the right hand. He blocks the shot. Nice job staying busy here in the clinch. The Korean Superboy gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Unable to land with that punch.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
All right, single collar tie now. And they separate. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, collar tie.
Ooh, nice one.
The Reem going for the takedown. He misses. Strong hook lands. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Punches one. Lands flush with that right hand. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighters. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, single collar tie here. Nice counter shot there. Choi's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, that right hand is on point. Looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pull it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Counters with the straight right.
Again, back into his position.
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
Really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up.
forward. When he sets on you, take him down. And then just keep mixing it up. Give me those kicks too, baby. Give me those kicks too.
All right, next round is underway, and somewhat surprisingly, he got out of that previous round without absorbing anything in terms of significant damage, despite the fact that his opponent was pretty offensive.
His opponent was very active, but it seems as though he could see almost everything coming in this direction. He's so well versed, he's so skilled in his defensive fighting that nothing is breaking his defense. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Choi. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. That knee might have landed there. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes.
Single collar tie now. Huge block there. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great times to land that punch.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who's been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Nice punch there by Choi.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And they separate. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Right hand landed.
That shot blocked by Choi. Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head.
Big head kick lands.
Nice punch by the ring. Single collar tie there. Ooh, now he's got the tie plumb, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove and underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai punch.
All right, single collar tie now.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
Hands up, hands up.
Kareem gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Missed with that right hand. Oh, collar tie. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Battle for position here.
Good stick.
15 seconds remain in the round. the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Nice shot over the top there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. He got cut on his eyebrow in that round. This bears watching moving forward. Not the worst location for it necessarily, but the cut man's got to get in there and prevent that cut from bleeding and trickling down into the eye. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by the Korean Superboy. Oh, single collar tie here.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
He blocks the punch. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Just out of range with that right hook. That knee might have landed there. Once again, employing the knee. All right, so another good series of knees by him there, DC. That has been his weapon of choice tonight.
Weapon of choice because his opponent has not figured out where the knees are coming. High or low, every time he throws them, they're landing.
All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on empty.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. When I didn't know nothing but button mashing. You two guys have button mashing that neither one of you can find a knockout. You better hope your parents don't walk in the room and watch you guys do that for me. This is embarrassing. Learn to play the game.
O브레임 gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the get there. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you gotta get out to space, find places to rest and recover.
Now the transition to the judo throw, right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
How fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Back to his feet. Nice kick landed there by the ring. Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Choi.
Good punch land.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
And there comes the separation now. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure.
Goes in and secures the takedown. now to go in the round. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. 30 seconds to go here. Connects with a right. 20 seconds left. O브레임 gets back up again. Nicely done. And they separate.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Good disengage, re-engage.
Effective punch there by Choi. Overhand block there by O브레임. Oh. Now they're both throwing with power. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not. And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable. What a performance.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.